Coming from New Line Home Video, an erotic suspense thriller starring Playmate of the Year, Shannon Tweed.
Do you still think about being dead?
On the edge of madness.
Tried to kill himself.
Dr. Morris gave us some pills to control your, those things you see.
Lies a reality.
Gary's gonna do his best for us, Mark. He's a good man.
Too terrible to see.
Cut his head right off, I heard.
Do you know a lady in a red Camaro?
I don't know, honey, what should it look like?
Dark hair, sunglasses.
I can't think of anyone like that. Are you sure she was there at all?
She was there, Mom.
Police want to question this woman, identified as a suspect.
Cruel world, isn't it?
What's going on, Gary?
Dave had to move out of his apartment. He's moving in with us.
Hey, little buddy.
On the edge of passion.
What are you gonna do? Come on, hit me. Shut up, Gary!
Lies a danger too terrible
Boo.
to face.
I thought by now things would be better than this.
You'll be back for me!
On the edge of truth.
Open the door.
Only lies remain. Liar's Edge, starring Shannon Tweed of Sexual Response, Night Eyes 2, and Last Call. David Keith of An Officer and a Gentleman, The Two Jakes, and Caged Fear. Joseph Bottoms of Inner Sanctum and Blind Date. And veteran actor Christopher Plummer of Star Trek VI and Murder by Decree.
Say bye-bye.
Liar's Edge. From New Line Home Video. Coming from New Line Home Video.
Quiet on the set.
Okay, everybody, quiet on the set.
Scene 1, take 10, marker.
The Graduate, Part 2.
It's Out of Africa meets Pretty Woman.
From Robert Altman, the Oscar-nominated director of MASH in Nashville, comes the most anticipated video release of the year. It's the $22 million box office thriller that's making everyone's 10 best list.
Not unlike Ghost meets Manchurian Candidate.
Cut to the chase.
To an upmarket suburban neighborhood.
What does it take to play the game?
Griffin, so we're gonna have a little sex in this mystery.
Yeah, sure, of course.
All right, it's a Hollywood story, Griff. Real thriller.
If you don't hear it now, you're gonna lose it.
Well, then I lose it, all right?
Take 20 seconds.
25 words or less.
How do you learn the rules?
Angelica, Griffin Mill.
Oh, hi.
Good to see you.
You too.
Malcolm McDowell.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Charles. How are you? Asshole.
Who's this?
This is Griffin Mill.
Who's a dead man?
What did you just say?
It can get dangerous.
What is going on?
Someone's sending me poisoned pen letters.
I think they're coming from a writer.
Which one?
Take your pick.
This particular writer that you met was murdered last night in Pasadena.
Well, I meet a lot of writers.
Who can you trust?
Look at me right in the eyes and just tell me, is there someone else?
No.
His girlfriend. I guess she was a friend of yours, too.
What is this?
It's called the third degree, and if you don't like it, wait till the police start asking questions.
I would hate to get the wrong person arrested.
Oh, please. This is Pasadena. We do not arrest the wrong person. That's L.A.
When everybody is suspect.
You're not guilty, are you?
Well, I wouldn't answer that question without a lawyer in the room, and then I probably wouldn't even answer that question.
It is my job to keep this very, 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 very quiet.
The ultimate prize is power.
Have your lawyer give me a call. You got a deal.
Yes!
Smooth. Yeah, that Avery woman thinks she just got away with murder.
Do places like this really exist?
Only in the movies.
We're the stars.
Tim Robbins of Bob Roberts and Bull Durham.
Yes.
Whoopi Goldberg of Sister Act and Ghost. Greta Scacchi of Presumed Innocent and Shattered. Fred Ward of The Right Stuff and Miami Blues. Peter Gallagher of Late for Dinner and Sex, Lies, and Videotape. And over 65 superstar cameo appearances.
That's fine for action pictures, but this is special. We want real people here. Bruce Willis. No, not Bruce Willis, not Kevin Costner.
Julia Roberts.
No Schwarzenegger, no preconceived notions.
No stars, just talent. Has anyone else heard this?
The New York Daily News calls The Player blisteringly brilliant. A masterpiece, says Vanity Fair. And Newsweek calls it hilarious and deadly. And you can get in the game Buy 6 pieces of The Player and get a $100 value player pack with 6 super hit items you'll love.
There's not a dry eye in the house.
The Player won Best Picture and Best Director from the New York Film Critics Circle and is a leading Oscar contender in all major categories, including Best Film, Best Director, and Best Actor.
I want to thank my mother and her father's mother, who was the...
You can count on The Player to be one of the best video rentals of the year.
We want great films with long shelf lives.
What do you call this thing, anyway?
The Player.
The Player. I like that.
It's gonna be funny?
Yeah, it'll be funny.
With a
Dark
stroke?
and weird and funny.
The funny but it's a thriller.
I see sort of a cynical political thriller.
The Player, coming from New Line Home Video.
What would you say if I told you I ran into a burning plane and saved a bunch of people and risked my life?
You wouldn't do it. I mean, it's a character thing, Bernie.
Bernie LaPlante was a small-time operator.
Give me $85 for the machine, the water. I'll throw in a couple of wheel covers, a case of insect repellent. Here, you need a air filter?
Gail Gailey was a big-time reporter.
For excellence in the pursuit of truth.
Then, one dark night, as she was flying home,
now what?
fate brought them together.
Hold on, buddy! I got $100 shoes here!
Out of the darkness came a man with no name, risking his own life for ours. Whoever you are, I and the other survivors of Flight 104 say thank you.
But while America searched for its hero,
$1 million to the anonymous hero!
You think your father would do something like that? It's against his religion to stick his neck out.
They found him.
another man filled his shoes.
Hi, Jose.
He's a fake.
He looked the part.
You didn't tell me he was so cute.
He saved my life.
He acted the part.
I think we're all heroes if you catch us at the right moment.
Have you ever heard more drivel coming from somebody who's not even the president?
And only Bernie LaPlante knows he stole the part.
He's a menace. He's got to be stopped. He's making people wacko. And I mean wacko. Wacko. You know what I mean? Wacko.
Find the human interest in the grim, unending woe that pours from the wounded heart of the heartless metropolis.
The dirt, you mean?
That too.
Columbia Pictures proudly presents
Are you Bernard LaPlante, sir?
Bernie?
Mom! It's my father!
Dustin Hoffman.
You can't believe one word you see on TV. Not one word.
Gina Davis.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to be a professional.
Andy Garcia.
Every moment of life I owe to you.
In a Stephen Frears film.
Just tell me why you did it. Why'd you go on that plane?
I don't know, temporary insanity, I guess.
This is not a news story. This is real life.
She's pretending to be a person. She's really just a reporter.
A real hero is hard to find.
I was inspired by that hero.
That fake inspired you?
And that's what really happened.
It's spring break, dudes and dudettes, and Columbia TriStar Home Video has a beach blanket full of the hottest films priced at fresh sell-through prices.
So, Christopher, before I get started, I want you to know this isn't a racial thing.
What isn't a racial thing, sir?
The fact that your tuition check bounced.
My tuition check bounced?
Now, this isn't a black thing. It's a deadbeat thing. I have to take your student ID.
Deadbeat, 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 deadbeat!
Hip-hop heroes Kid and Play are back in action in the laugh-filled House Party 2. It's the funniest non-stop pajama party ever. And don't forget the original House Party. Kid and Play take you on a wild ride without having to leave the comforts of your own living room.
It sure doesn't look like much, does it?
When it breaks, it'll look like plenty. Man, I've been hot surf Waimea since I was 13.
Ah, but the question is, can we do it without winding up in traction?
You start thinking that way and you won't go out at all.
Don't worry about me, buddy. This may be the last chance I'll ever get. I'll be out there.
So will I.
Ride the Wild Surf stars the forever young Fabian, Tab Hunter, Shelley Fabre, and Barbara Eden. This new-to-video release is filled with plenty of action and plenty of romance. New to video is Roger Corman's Sorority Girl. It's a campy look at a girl that's forced into a small university sorority. From the director of The Three Stooges Meet Hercules and The Three Stooges in Orbit comes Reform School Girls. A naive, innocent teenager is caught in a terrifying web of crime and punishment when she's sent to a reform school in this new-to-video release. They're two whacked-out, excellent dudes that take an excellent trip in the excellent film Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This low sell-through price is also very excellent. Northern Exposure's Rob Morrow and superstar Johnny Depp spend a riotous weekend at the hottest spot in Miami in Private Resort. It's one spa you'll want to visit again and again. Plus, we've got 3 other great spring break titles also available at low sell-through prices. So join us as we boogie into spring with this collection of big laughs and big fun at sell-through prices. Only from Columbia TriStar Home Video.